back in the gym after our epic cheat day. We completed our 30 days of perfection Friday night into Saturday morning. So yesterday we had pizza, we had donuts, we had coffee with creamer, we had cheesy bread, we had Doritos, basically anything and everything that I haven't had for the last 30 days, we had again yesterday. So I had a pop, like I basically indulged in everything. I fell off my rocker. I had a great time, but we locked back in today after having one day off after our 30 days of perfection, and we're back in the gym, and we're time to get back after it. So, it's funny, I weighed myself a little bit ago. When, on Saturday morning, when I started my 30 days, or when I ended my 30 days of perfection, I was 212.4, or 212.8 at the end of it. I weighed myself just now, and I'm 220. So, basically, I've gained 8 pounds in, from yesterday. Obviously, a lot of it's water weight and inflammation, but 8 pounds. And, you know, what, 18 hours has got to be impressive. So I definitely ate a shit ton of food yesterday. So back at it. We're back at the grind. We're going to still try to get that DEXA scan done this week. And then our goal is to continue grinding to get down to 10 to 12% body fat, and then eventually 8% body fat. So we're going to deadlift. We're going to do back. Ugh. Got to stretch the legs out to get ready for heavy deadlifts. What up, Mason? How you doing today, brother? The cheat meal was epic, buddy. I maybe went a little too far. But guys, one of the things I'm trying to work to is grow my IG account. So if you haven't done so already, I wonder if I can link it in there. Let me see. I want to start growing over there, so that way I can. Let's see if I can find it real quick. But, so, we're going to finish. Hold on, guys. Don't mind me. Okay. What up, Sam? But that's not it. All right, guys, if you could see that, that is my IG account. If you guys can go hit that follow button on the IG account real quick, I would truly, truly appreciate that, as I am trying to continue growing that. I need to get 1,000 followers over there in order to go live. So that is one of the things I'm currently working on. So if you haven't done so already, click on that button, head over to the IG, hit that follow, show some love and support. I would truly appreciate that. And if you haven't done so already, hit that follow or that like button here. Ugh. All right. All right, guys. Let's get it going. How are you feeling today? Thanks, appreciate that. I feel terrible today. Yesterday was my epic cheat day, and my stomach is tore up. I've eaten foods, fat, sugars that I'm not used to eating, and so I feel awful today. I am used to being on an incredibly clean diet, and I haven't. No, Sam, I 100% regret yesterday already. I gained 8 pounds. I went from 227 or 212.8 to like 220 something right now. Gained 8 pounds. So I feel like a heifer. But guys, if you haven't done this already, double tap that double tap that screen, hit that like button. All right. You guys haven't done so already? And then scroll up and hit that IG follow. I'd appreciate that as I continue to try to grow that account. Oh. Thanks, Peyton, for those gifts. Appreciate that, man. Welcome in, Peyton. How you doing today? Welcome in, Fern. Guys, I'm going to lower this down as like I'm going to deadlift today. So I feel like I was missing it the last couple times with it being way too high. So, we've got 5 beautiful people. Hit that like button. Make sure we're double tapping that screen. Hit that like button. Show some love and support. I would truly appreciate that. And then guys, if you haven't done so already, scroll up, look at that, and head up to that IG and hit that subscribe button. I would truly appreciate that love and support, guys. Whew. All right. Hey, Danny. All right.
You're yelling at me?
Yeah, is my blue bag right there? Up there somewhere that you can throw down to me? It's got my belt in it. What up, Davey? How you doing today, man? All right, guys. So I haven't done this before. So normally I always use versa grips when I deadlift. I'm going to try to use an opposite grip and try to do it myself. Yeah, it'll take a minute. Sam, I was also been busy. I haven't been interacting much. It'll pick up here in a little bit. So, all right. We'll start out today with 260 or 365 for our first set. All right. See if I can hold it without the Versa grips. I can't. Let's be honest. Ugh. All right, 365. Great job. Hey, my name is Cat. You want to jack me off? Look at me. Pay attention to me, guys. I come into people's chat and say stupid shit. Fool. You really love what you're doing, brother. Keep it up. Thanks, Bridge. Appreciate it. I had an epic cheat day yesterday, and I feel miserable today. I should be strong today in my deadlifts because way more food in my system than I normally do, but I ate like shit yesterday. I ate everything. Guys, I smashed a jelly donut so quick and so fast. It was no joke. Like, it was by far the best jelly donut I've ever had in my entire life. But we're back in the grind today. We're gonna get the weight back off. Our goal is to get down to 210 and then obviously down to maybe 203. 203 I think seems pretty realistic goal. Whew. Now it happens one time I ate 2 buckets of KFC. Yeah, well, and yesterday was planned. So you guys have been here for a while. Like, part of the 30 days of perfection, like yesterday's cheat plan was 100% planned. Like it was just a go. And so for 30 days, I ate perfect. For 30 days, I did everything I was supposed to do. And so I was planning on just eating like crap yesterday. Like, I didn't care. It was what it was. And now we're back at it. We're now back at locking in and doing what we're supposed to do. You look thick and solid. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So, guys, a little over a year and a half ago, actually about 16 months ago, I was 303 pounds. Today, and now I'm right around 212. So, I've lost 90 pounds. So, I went from chunk to hunk in a hurry. All right, so we did our first set. Let's do this second set. We put on, we did 365 for 4, and now we'll do 385 for 4. What up, sir? It's okay to have a cheat day, a week, every so often. Yeah, 100%. I feel like crap after throwing away a solid month and or of dieting. The first cheat meal. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. That one cheat meal, I just feel awful. But it is what it is at this point, and we're gonna lock back in. All right. All right, so 385. I think we'll hop up to 405 for our next set, and then go from there. Oh goodness, what up, Joseph? Guys, if you haven't noticed already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love. I would truly, truly appreciate that. And then once you're done, hit that subscribe button. Whew. We'll throw on 405. For the next set, guys. But you have lost a lot of weight since I first seen you. Thanks, man. Yep, so I'm down 90 pounds since the beginning. So when I started this journey, I was 303 pounds. I'm down to basically 212. I'm not counting like my epic cheat meal, because in 2 to 3 days I'll be right back to there. So when I completed my 30 days of perfection, I was down to 212.8, I think is what it was. So I was down a little over 90 pounds. Hell yeah, 90 pounds. Nice, dude. Thanks, Neiman, or whatever the name is. I appreciate that. But yeah, 90 pounds total since day one. Whew. Oh. All right. Let's go for our third set. Guys, if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe button. Show me some love. I would truly, truly appreciate that. I think we're only like 27 subscribers away from 3,800. So if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe button, show some love. Oh. As we continue just striving to be better than the person we were yesterday. All right. All right, 405. So we did 365, 385. Now we're going to do 405. What's the number you want to stop working out? Well, I'll never stop working out, to be honest with you. Like, I'll keep going for forever. The number I want to maintain at, if I had to guess, probably is 203. At 203, I'd feel pretty good, pretty confident. But I'm not really sure. Like, my goal right now is to get a DEXA scan done. My local college does it. They're $100. I want to get a DEXA scan done. I want to see what my current body fat percentage is. If I had to guess, it's somewhere between 13 to 16% body fat. And I want to get that down to 10 to 12%. And then eventually I want to walk on stage at 8% body fat. So that's really what my ultimate goal is to eventually do a bodybuilding competition at 8%. Do I think I'm going to win? No. I'm all natural. I'm not on TRT. I'm not on any GLP-1s or anything like that. So the chance of me competing with people that are on those type of things is extremely difficult. So, but guys, we've got 9 likes so far. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I truly appreciate and love the support. I am 39. I will be 40 here in April. Thanks, guys, for those likes. We're up to, we hopped up like 3 or 4. Appreciate that. All right. Last set. $415. Ah! Ah! Woo! Scott, thanks. I appreciate it, man. Oh, hold on a second, guys. Whew. Oh. That took everything I had, guys. That's 315 for 4 is the most I've pulled in a long time. So I always wear pants when I deadlift because basically when you deadlift, you want the bar scraping up your shins, and so you either gotta wear long pants or deadlifting socks. So your 2 choices. So I don't have deadlifting socks, so I always just wear sweatpants, but I ain't gonna lie. I almost threw up in that last rep. Like, it took everything I had to get that last rep up. I maybe had 10 more pounds on me for each way. Maybe had 10 more pounds in me. But guys, we got 17 of y'all beautiful folks in here. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I think we're up to 13 likes so far. Hit that like button. Unk is jacked. Thanks, certified. Appreciate that. Oh, trying. Simply trying. Huh. Huh. Your rib, thanks Mooney, appreciate that. Macon says I have a perfect beard. Thanks, I appreciate that. I got the whole beard kit. You gotta do the oil, you gotta do the shampoo, the conditioner, the whole nine. Guys, if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe button. I would truly, truly appreciate that. We are so close to 3,800 subscribers, so if you haven't done so already, please head up, hit that subscribe button, show some love. How's everybody doing today? Y'all enjoying your weekend? I had an epic cheat day of all cheat days yesterday. Started back in the grind today, worked this morning, and now we're back in the gym today. So I'm pretty excited. What up, Kyle? Nice swole. Thanks, Tell. Appreciate that. With my light there, I can never see how many people saw it. It's always super weird. Oh. You had an awesome weekend, that's what I like to hear. Yesterday was great. I ate nonstop. I bet you guys, I probably ate 8,000 calories yesterday. Maybe even more. Like, it's crazy when you go from 2,000 calories a day to just eating whatever you want, like I did yesterday with, you know, chocolates and Swiss cake rolls and all that crap I tell you guys not to eat all the time. Like, I ate it all yesterday. I feel massively strong today because I had a huge calorie surplus. But I feel like crap. My stomach just is in bubbles today. Hold on a second, guys. I hate that I can't see this. It is driving me nuts, guys. There we go. No, that made it worse. That's funny. Made it way worse. Oh. But, oh well. It only can be what it can be. So we did 4 sets of deadlifts, and we've done 3 sets of bent over row. So we did 365 for 4, 385 for 4, 490. What did we do? 495 for 4. And then 405. So our last set for deadlifts was 405 for 4. So we hit 405 for 4 on deadlifts. We've now done 3 sets of bent over rows. We'll do another set of bent over rows, then we'll move to lat pull downs. Hey Mason, did you get a chance to go vote today? And Sam, did you guys go vote for my chance to be on Muscle or Health and Fitness? If you haven't done so already, head over there. You guys can vote once per day. Hey Hillary, how you doing? Tell me my best X for chest. I have belly, kind of chest fat. I go to the gym 6 days a week. Some abs can too. Whicher, if you're trying to increase your chest, the thing I'm going to encourage you to do is lift heavy sets of 4 on your flat bench. So whatever you can do 4 sets of 4. So for like me, I'll do 365 for 4, 485 for 4, 495 for 4, and then usually 305 for 4. So that's what I do for my chest day. And then I move over to do 8 more sets of press exercises. So whether it's 4 sets of incline dumbbells, 4 sets of dumbbell flat, some sort of press machine. I like the press machines at the gym because you can push yourself without fear of injury. So usually for me, I do 4 sets of 4, and then I move over to do incline dumbbells. I'll do 4 sets of 12. Then I'll move over to the machines. I'll do 4 sets of 12 there. And then I'll go to flies. So I'll do 3 sets of flies here, and then 3 sets of flies from underneath come together where you can get the inner chest here. So I do a total of usually 18 sets. Will it be beneficial to decrease chest fat too? Whicher, for you, if you want to decrease your chest fat, that's all done in the kitchen. So you have to decrease what you eat and increase your cardio and your caloric that you burn per day, so calories per day. So again, if you want to lose fat here, here, and here, all abs are made in the kitchen. It's not made in the gym. So if you're looking to lose weight and lose belly fat or chest fat, you got to eat less, man. So you burn 4,000 calories a day. You eat 2,000 calories a day. You're going to be at a negative 2,000. Roughly every 3 days, 4 days, you're going to lose 2 pounds. So you got to keep that up. Damn, you're hot. Thanks, Vanessa. I appreciate that. Vanessa, if you haven't done so already, please head up to there, hit that subscribe button, and then double tap that screen, hit that like button. We need 3 more of you beautiful people to hit that like button to get to 20 likes for the live. So hit that like button, and then guys, we are inching ever so closely to 3,800 subscribers. So let's get there today. So hit that subscribe button and show me some love and support. All right, let's move this over so y'all can see. Okay. That's definitely not enough weight. We'll have to add weight to that. I'm just 52 kilograms, but fat in my chest and belly. Oh. That's what I do, Whicher. So for me, like I said, I do 4 sets of 4 heavy flat bench. I do then 4 sets of 12 incline dumbbells. Then I move over to like one of the press machines. I do 4 sets of 12 there. And then I do the pec deck, usually 3 sets of 12. And then I'll move over to like cable. I don't cross over, I just come up. So I have the cable's here, the weights are at the bottom, and I just come up together and touch. So you're not going real quick movements. You're holding and you're holding tight, you know, and then just coming through. You're really pressing the chest at the bottom. What up, whoever that last person is. Guys, we need 1 more of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button, show some love. I need 1 more person to get to 20 likes for the live. So, I would appreciate that. Can you also tell me what exercise destroyed your abs and obliques? Whicher, I just told you that's all done in the kitchen, man. There's no specific ab exercise you're gonna do. There's no specific oblique exercise you're gonna do. Like that, like I'll tell you, go back and look at my video yesterday. Look how cut, how dry, and how great my abs looked yesterday compared to how shitty they look today. And that's because yesterday I ate chocolate and candy and I had a donut and I had pizza. So when you have all that salty and sugary foods, it just bloats you, puts on a bunch of water weight. And so like I can go like this, like my abs look okay at best, but if you look at the day before, I look way more shredded. So all abs are done in the kitchen. It's all about what you eat. Like you can do ab exercises to increase your core, but if you actually want your abs to pop or your shoulders to pop or your chest to pop, it's all done in the kitchen. So you just got to eat less, work out, and move more. There's a reason why I do 65 minutes of cardio 6 days a week, because again, it burns more fat off, which then makes me look more shredded. It's really that simple. All too often we think we need a secret magic pill or a magic injection or something like that, when the reality of it is we just gotta stop putting food in our mouth. Like, stop putting food in your mouth. Even if it's healthy, it doesn't matter. If you're eating even too much fruits and vegetables and rice and chicken, if you eat too many calories, it's still bad for you at the end of the day. Figure out what your macros are. For me, right around, it's 2,000 to 2,200 calories a day, and it's 200 grams of protein a day. That's the only thing I care about. And I keep it right around there. And I've lost 90 pounds in the last 16 months. So 90 pounds in 16 months is what I've lost. Thanks, I feel a lot like my bigger brother or uncle. Hey man, that's what I'm here for, Witcher. That's the whole reason I started going live again. After I had like 6, 7, 8 people message me and ask me questions and stuff like that, I'm like, dang, how do I get this out to a bigger platform? And I was like, I'll just start live streaming again like I used to. And I just want to be able to kind of get back. I want to educate people. I don't want people to be afraid to ask questions. I don't want people to be afraid to ask exercises. And all too often, there's so much misinformation out there about like, if I do 900 crunches a day, I'm going to get abs. No, you're not. Because if you do 900 crunches a day and you eat McDonald's, you're not going to do it. You're doing nothing. Like, you might as well just not do the crunches. Like, it's pointless. So, like, it's all about kcal in versus kcal out. Thanks for whoever hit that like button. I truly appreciate it, guys. We are now at 20 likes so far for the live. I truly, truly appreciate that. So let's keep smashing that like button. Head up and hit that subscribe. We are inching so close to 3,800 subscribers. Also, guys, teach you a little trick about lat pull downs. So most people you'll see do lat pull downs, they'll hold on to the bar like this, you know, with their fingers underneath. If you take it, you put your fingers over top, it'll take weight out of the biceps and put more of it into the lats. So for this exercise, I would encourage you to put your thumbs on the top versus underneath, because it's going to take weight out of the biceps and focus more on the lats. What up, Random? How you doing today? Guys, we got 25 beautiful folks in here watching this live right now. I truly appreciate the support of all you guys. What are your guys' goals? What are you guys trying to grind out at? I see it's Sunday. What's everybody trying to achieve this week? What's everybody's goal? So for me, I want to try to, by the end of the week, I want to be down to 210. So when I ended yesterday, I was 212.8. I would love to get down to 210 by Sunday morning. So a full week, basically, lose 2.8 pounds by the end of this week is my ultimate goal. What up, Nastia? If you guys haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love. I would appreciate that. But yeah, my ultimate goal is to get down to 210 by the end of this week. So hopefully. Your goal is to bulk to 270. So 2 bulking foods I want you to eat. Well, technically 3, however you want to look at it. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Take your peanut butter and jelly, make 2 of them, add lots of peanut butter, dip your peanut butter and jelly in milk, and then eat it. So 16 ounces of milk, 2 huge spoonful of peanut butter on your sandwiches. That's going to be 50 grams of protein and roughly 1,000 calories. So do that, then eat almonds. Almonds are heart healthy, they're healthy fats, and it really will help you put on size because there's a lot of calories in almonds. So almonds and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are great bulking food, along with milk. So, because I like peanut butter jelly with milk. So, really, really, really good bulking food. I do lat pull down straight, one arm seated, T-bar rows, and back. No, that's fine. That works. I'm limited for what exercise I have at home. Obviously, I do different exercises when I go to the gym. But for me, I pretty much, if you can do pull-ups, I always encourage people to do pull-ups. If you can't do pull-ups, which I don't have the equipment to do pull-ups here, then I would encourage you to do lat pull-downs are always good. Bent over rows are good. I always encourage people to deadlift. I always do deadlifting first. Deadlift is one of the best exercises you can do for you, but also it's one of the more dangerous exercises if you don't do it right, so I definitely make sure you know how to do it. But I always deadlift first, then I go into bent over rows, then I go into my lat pull down. So that was my 12 set total so far. You looking good, bro? Thanks, James. I appreciate that. How much did you weigh before the workout journey? King, I was 303 pounds. So I was 303, and now I'm down to 212.8. So I've lost a little over 90 pounds in a span of like 16 months. So guys, if you haven't done so already, I need one more person to hit that like button. After you hit that like button, head up and hit that subscribe. I think before we went live today, guys, we were only 27 subscribers away from 3,800. I would love to get to 3,800. Trick says, nice beard. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So should I keep changing exercises every month? Yeah, Twitch, I highly encourage it. You want to switch up the body, change things up, definitely rotate through different exercises. I mean, there's probably 15 different exercises you can do for your lats. So yeah, I change them up as much as possible. So you mentioned you have ADHD and tips on focusing to help get work done. I'm getting my MBA, and whenever I sit down to study, I have to get up every 15 minutes and pace around my room. Yeah, Arthur, ADHD is a bitch. As someone who struggles for it quite a bit, the reality behind it that I like to do is I put a reward behind it. If I get this task done, I can do this. If I get this task done, I can do this. So then it's a reward-based stuff. So if I write a page of paper, I can scroll Facebook for 5 minutes. Or if I read a piece of paper, I can do this. I can play video games for 10 minutes. So give yourself some kind of reward system to look forward to, and then you can get that dopamine from the reward system, because obviously you're not getting the dopamine from the paper that you have to do. So allow yourself some kind of reward of like, hey, I do this, I get a gummy bear, or whatever it is, something that you enjoy. Make it something small and attainable and achievable, and then go from there. You're selling a garage? Congratulations. Is that garage attached to a house? Nice, congrats, brother. I'm 5'7", lost 30 pounds. I was 229, now I'm 200. I'm at 23% body fat right now. Work out 4 times a week at the gym. King, so for me, I was 303. I'm down to 217. I've lost 90 pounds. I do cardio 6 days a week for 65 minutes a day, and I lift weights 5 days. And I followed a perfect diet for roughly 30 days. I've seen a huge difference. I lost 24 pounds since January 1st, which was a huge deal to me. So I was pretty proud of myself. So from January 1st to yesterday, I did what was called my 30 days of perfection. If you're not following the channel, hit subscribe, head back through, look at some of the shorts. They're only a few minutes or a few seconds, it's long, 10, 15 seconds long. Look through some of them and just look at it. And if you can lock in for 30 days and do what I did, you'll see a significant difference in your body, your confidence, and everything else you do total in life. So I just created it myself. I did it and I completed it, and I lost 24 pounds, and I've seen a huge, huge difference. Where am I from? I am from Central Michigan. All right, guys, I'm going to move this down because I'm going to move over here, do some lat pull downs. Oh, let's see. Can I flex my abs? Sure. And this was after a massive cheat day yesterday, guys. So usually they're more dry, a lot more flat, looking a lot better, but they're not looking great today because of the pizza and all the nasty food I ate yesterday, but it tastes delicious. Please shout me out, bro. My dick's amazing. Dude over here, loser, lives in his mom's basement screaming, Mom, the Hot Pockets! My Hot Pocket's cold, but I made this guy on YouTube say something inappropriate. Pay attention to me. Gosh, people are stupid. What are you, like 3, bro? You look strong as hell. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You do single parts or double parts? What do you mean? Is it possible to flex your chest? Like, all right, guys, we've got 26 likes so far. I need 4 of y'all beautiful folks. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love. I truly appreciate that. Can I shout out someone else? See more butts! See more butts! Is there? You guys, like, come on. My generation grew up watching The Simpsons and South Park. Like, nothing you're going to come here and say I haven't seen before. Like, come on now. Do better. I need you to try. There's once in a while people will come in here and say some stuff. I'm like, that was a good one, man. I haven't heard that one before. But I have a trainer and at the gym right now. Tomorrow's chest day. Whew. I've never had a trainer. I was a certified personal trainer by one point. I did my certification through ISSA. But as a social worker and personal training, it was begging people to do better, and simply people don't want to do better. They didn't mind paying me to do better, and I wasn't a big fan of that. So I gave up my personal training license after 2 years. I'm also not a big proponent of people taking injections and shots and stuff like that too. And all too often people want to take cheat ways out instead of actually putting in hard work. You are looking maxing? I'm not sure what that means. It's my first time having a trainer. King, that's exciting, man. That's awesome. Like, hopefully it helps. Like, I had, like, in my younger days, I had a bunch of people in the gyms that I would just work out with or talk to. A couple of my buddies back in the day were semi-pro bodybuilders, so they knew quite a bit. So I've just slowly gained bits and pieces from everybody I knew and kind of just started doing my own thing when it came to working out. I heard that you have nice biceps. I heard that biceps shrink with veggies. That's not true. Well, I mean, I guess technically it could be true. Anytime you're in a calorie deficit and you're not eating enough calories, your muscles could shrink. But again, if you're doing massive amount of like high intense cardio and you're not eating enough, then yeah, absolutely yours could. But I don't do high intense cardio and I eat a low amount of calories. So my biceps have definitely shrank, but they're way more defined now. Like I've never had like the ball like I have now. And so like, yeah, your arms are gonna look smaller, but you're in better shape and more fit. How old are you, brother? I am 39 years old. I'll be 40 here in April. But guys, if we haven't done so already, let's not forget to hit that subscribe button. I truly appreciate that love and support. I think we only need, let's see, where are we at? Because we weren't doing very good earlier. We need 17 more of y'all beautiful folks to hit that subscribe button for us to get to 3,800 subscribers today. I would love, love, love to get to 3,800. Paying someone to make you accountable and have the self-discipline is just ridiculous. It's called, actually, yeah, Joyce. So one of the biggest things I try to teach people is remove the word motivation and just completely get it and remove it from your vocabulary. Take motivation and replace it with discipline, Because motivation, you show up when you simply feel motivated to do it, when you feel like it. Discipline, you show up because it's on the schedule. And this is why I tell everybody, on Sunday, come up with your workout plan. What days this week are you going to work out? What days this week are you going to do cardio? What does your meal plan look like? Then I highly encourage you to meal prep on Sunday. So meal prep on Sunday for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday if you want to. And then on Wednesday, you're going to meal prep for Tuesday or Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You completely remove the idea of what you're going to eat out of your mind. So now you already know what your exercise routine is going to look like because you already did all that on Sunday. You already know what your food's going to look like because you've already meal planned it. You already wrote it out and prepped it on Sunday. You cooked it on Sunday, then you're going to cook the rest of it on Wednesday. Now you don't have to have the brain capacity of like, what's my workout's going to look like and what does my food look like? You already know what it is. You just have to now do it. So for me in the morning, I get up, I throw my 2 meals in my bag. I make my protein shake for breakfast. I make my black coffee and I head out the door. It's really that simple. Thanks, Salty. I appreciate it. What up, Spirit Box? How you doing today, man? Oh, man, Spirit Box. My cheat day was epic. I had a donut first thing this morning. The wife met me in bed with coffee with creamer in it, which I love. I thought I loved. Guys, I don't even really like coffee with creamer anymore. It just didn't taste good yesterday. I went back to drinking my black coffee today. I was like, this is way better. Like, I apparently somehow I enjoy black coffee more than like foo-foo coffee with creamer in it. I then had some Cheez-Its, some Doritos, some pretzels with peanut butter. I had some Sun Chips. Then we had pizza with breadsticks. I then had some pork rinds. I had a Pepsi. And 2 Swiss cake rolls and some chocolate. Month and 3 days. What's up, Brandon? Just checking in. What up, Brandon? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate that support, man. Thanks, guys. We got up to 30 likes. How long have you been working out for now? So it depends. I mean, I've been working out since I was 12. So I've been working out for 26 years, 27 years now. But the reality is that it's been kind of up and down, up and down. I've been consistently back to working out for like the last 16 months. And that's when I've lost the weight. So the last 16 months I've been locked in. I've lost 90 pounds. I was 303 pounds, fat AF, stomach out to here, 40 size waist, double XL shirt, and just miserable hating my life. So the last 16 months I locked in. I had some really good weeks, some really good months, some bad weeks, some bad months. But overall, I've been locked in pretty much for the last 19 weeks. I had planned cheat days, planned cheat meals. I cheated basically the whole week of Christmas, and the week before that, I cheated basically the week of Thanksgiving. Like, I had all these different plans, but overall, I've been locked in and I've lost, like I said, 90 pounds. And my goal is, I'm 212, 213 right now. My goal is to drop down to like 205. If I can get down to 203, that will put me at 100 pounds lost. And how cool would it be to say I've lost 100 pounds? JB, what's my height? Thanks, Sam, for encouraging people to like and subscribe. My height is 6'3". So I'm 6'3". He's lean for 212. That's still a big guy. I'm trying. Like right now, if I had to guess, my bench press is right around like 360-ish, somewhere around there. I can do 305 for 4 on my 4th set. I just deadlifted earlier. What was it, 405? Was that 405 or 415? So I had, what did I have on there? I had 65, 75, 85, 95, 405. I think I had 405, so I deadlifted 405 for 4. Damn, you lost a lot of weight in such a short amount of time. I was just wondering because you looked ripped. I could tell you're on a weight loss journey. Yeah, it's so. I mean, as you guys can see, like I got this stomach down here that's just disgusting. This extra loose skin that I hate. When I flex here, you can see loose skin here and here. So like it's there. This is what happens when you beat up your body. And I just hoping that skin kind of absorbs back in. If it doesn't, then we'll have to look at like a tummy tuck surgery. But again, I'm not cheating. I'm not getting like liposuction or something like that. But it's just simply removing the excess skin that's there. Like I can't control it. I'm gonna start putting some kind of like lotions on it and stuff like that to kind of see. Basically, all the research I've seen says it takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months for it to some of it to absorb back in, as long as you can keep the weight off. And then at that point, if you keep the weight off consistently for 6 months and the stomach doesn't change and doesn't absorb back in, then a doctor will consider doing like a plastic surgery, like that tummy tuck. Basically remove that skin and kind of tuck it back down. Because I mean, if I go like this and I pull down, you can see a significant difference in how my abs are with all the extra skin there, guys. But we've got 27 of y'all beautiful folks in here. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly, truly, truly appreciate that. You're like 15 pounds away from fitness model territory. JB, actually, you want to know what's funny? So JB, I was actually just offered a spot. I'm in a contest right now by Muscle or Fitness and Muscle magazine or something like that. And so I'm in 11th place so far based on votes on getting a piece into the magazine. So based on the 90 pounds I've lost, based on the fact that I'm doing it all natural, I'm not on GLP-Ds, I'm not on any kind of testosterone booster, I'm not on any TRT or roids, so just 100% all natural, you know, anger issues and trauma. And so like people have the opportunity to vote. So if you haven't done so already, you could actually go and vote. If you go look at any of my old videos, you click on the links, you can go to Muscle and Fitness and give me one vote. Just a second, guys, I gotta put my shoes on and then we're gonna move over to the treadmill. All right, guys, let's go for a ride. JB, you voted. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You have lost 90 pounds. Damn respect. Thanks, Deep. I appreciate it. Would love to see you win, brother. Thanks. I appreciate that. All those guys that have voted, I've gone back and forth between 12th and 13th today. I would love to win just to get the feature. There is a $20,000 cash prize with it too, which again, who wouldn't want that kind of money? But for me, it's bigger the recognition. My biggest thing is I want to tell people out there that like, you don't need an injection. You don't need to be on GLPs, PDs. You don't need to cheat yourself. Literally, all you got to do is show up and be better than the person you were yesterday. Like, we don't need all this extra crap, guys. We need to go back to doing things the old-fashioned way of just hard work and dedication. Like, we need to stop cheating ourselves constantly, taking shortcuts, and getting back to the way that things were. Just a second, guys. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it would be huge to win that contest for me. Like, I would be ecstatic. Like, it would be a big deal. But at the end of the day, like, again, just continue raising awareness to people that we don't need to take all this extra stuff to be successful. Like, we just got to start doing things for ourselves again. We need to stop taking shortcuts. We need to stop taking GLPs and stuff like that. We just literally need to show up for ourselves each and every day. Because what happens is you have these people that are on these GLPs and they lose all this weight and they feel great, but they don't change their diet, they don't change their habit, they don't change anything else about themselves. They just allow this medication to curb their appetite. And we're using this new verbiage, which is just dumb as hell, called food noise. Like, shut up, it's called self-control. Like, and we're using these come up with these new terms to make excuses. And so, like, it curbs this noise in your brain that tells you you want to eat when you don't need to. Like, but then you go right back to the same thing. You know how many people I've seen on GLPDs that have gained back more weight? They're like, I've lost 60 pounds, I quit, and now I've gained 80 pounds back. Like, because again, you didn't change any habits. You didn't become disciplined. You didn't do anything. You allowed a chemical to do it for you. And it's just sad. It's crazy sad. Because if you ask, and again, I haven't heard very many on GLPs. Mostly you hear females on them. And I want you to ask those same females if they say, how do you feel about a guy taking steroids? Like, do you think that that's okay? I guarantee 90% of the women, no, steroids are terrible. It's going to kill you. They're awful. Blah, 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 blah. But if you ask a female taking a GLP, she'll tell you, like, it's fine. It's great. It's helped me lose weight. Like, we don't even know what the side effects of GLPs are going to be 10, 15, 20 years from now. I've talked to several doctors about these, and they're like, it's causing bone density issues. It's causing all kinds of other medical problems that people are going through. Just like steroids and TRT are all here killing dudes with enlarged hearts, we're going to have another huge epidemic in 20 years from all these people that are on GLPs. I feel like crap today. The workout's going to be rough. Sam, that's how it was for me Friday, man. Remember, like, I barely made it down here. Got home from work late. I didn't want to lift weights. I didn't want to do cardio. But then I did it. And then Saturday morning, I woke up at 212.8. 212.8? Sam, no way did I think I was going to be 212. No way. I was fully expecting like 214, maybe even 250. 212? Man, was I ecstatic. When I snapped that photo for my final day, it was crazy. What up, Matt? Thanks, I appreciate that, man. Matt, if you haven't done so already, make sure you head up and hit that subscribe button. We are 14 beautiful people away from 1,400, or away from 1,700 or 2,800 subscribers. So if you haven't done so already, make sure we hit that subscribe button. I would love to get to 14 more subscribers by the time we're done today. My heart is just feeling really weird and fluttery. Oh man, Sam, you get a new girlfriend? That's what happens to me sometimes. All right, guys, I'm also going to put in here, let me see. So guys, I need roughly 700 new subscribers on my IG account in order to get to go live. And that's my ultimate goal. My next things I'm grinding out for is my IG account. So please, Sam, Mason, just click on that button. Go hit that subscribe. You guys don't have to watch any of this stuff there, but I just needed the numbers to go up. I've gotten like 60, 70 new subscribers the last couple days and just need to continue grinding it out. For herniated disc, what workout would you suggest? Matt, first I'm going to suggest you talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor, see what your doctor tells you can. And then after that, I would focus on functional training. I would hardcore focus on core strength. And by I mean core, not only your abs, your obliques, but your lower back. So I would focus on doing like bird dogs for the lower back. I would do a lot of crunch and holds, a lot of planks for your core. So basically everything's symmetrical. So if you strengthen your abs, it's going to help your lower back. If you strengthen your lower back, it's going to help your core here. if you strengthen your bicep and your triceps, everything's symmetrical. They go hand in hand with push-pull. And so, again, if you're having issues with your disc, you're going to want to strengthen your core, and it's going to take a lot of pressure off your lower back. But again, I'm not going to encourage anything without you talking to your doctor first. Bro, that football looks smaller and smaller. Thanks, Smith. I appreciate it. That's the goal, man. The goal is to continue getting down. Like, I was 212.8 yesterday. And so my next goal is, I think, 212 to, I mean, obviously 210 and then 205. And then my final goal is really, I think, 203. I would love to see what I look like at 203. So that's going to be a grind I'm trying to get to. It's 203. So I'm pretty excited. How old am I? I am 39 years old. I will be 40 here in April. So as I continue grinding it out, just getting closer and closer day by day. I've lost 90 pounds. Guys, think about that. 90 pounds. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. And Matt, I would definitely, again, talk to your doctor. One doctor tells you you can do things, come back in here, man. Or come out one of my videos. I would love to be able to walk you through some different stuff that you could do. Like, especially if you want to do like Planet Fitness, you could do like a lot of like machine exercises that's going to take pressure off your lower back or wherever the herniated disc are at. So a lot of machine exercises. Free weights focuses you to use a lot of core and stuff like that. Machine, you can focus on the individual muscle you're trying to focus on. Bad says, good job, Brandon. Thanks, Bads. I appreciate that. You look good for your age. Thanks, Alliance. I appreciate that. Guys, I love the positive vibes tonight. We haven't really got any of the trolls in here, so it's been pretty neat today. Keon, you lost 10 pounds? Man, that's awesome. Congratulations. So, from someone who has lost 90 pounds, we all got to start somewhere. And that's kind of how it was for me. I just lost 10 pounds, then 20, then 30, 50, 60. And slowly but surely, we just started getting there day by day. Just started locking it in and grinding it out. I love to know your diet. I'm 175 and I need a good food for muscle. So Matt, I eat the same thing every single day, man. So I eat the same thing every day. So I do black coffee in the morning, which is a perfect way to start your metabolism with black coffee. And then at 10 o'clock, I drink half of my protein shake, which is 2 scoops of Synthesis protein by BSN. I mix mine with water. Apparently that's not normal. Apparently people mix it with milk, but I've always mixed mine with water. I drink half of it at 10. I drink the other half at noon. So now I've had 50 grams of protein and roughly 380 calories. So I think it's like 48 grams of protein. And then at 1:30, I have my first meal of the day, which is chocolate, or which I'm sorry, it's 1 cup white rice, 1 cup broccoli, 1 cup chicken. So it's another 50 grams of protein, roughly another 500 calories. And then I eat that next meal about 4:30, another 500 calories of the exact same thing. Half the time I eat it cold because I'm a social worker and I don't have the time to warm it up. But again, we just eating for nutrients and substance. We're not eating for taste and flavor. And then my last meal of the day was 4 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, 1 cup of non-fat cottage cheese, which I ate because it was a casein protein. And then I had some fruit at the end of the day. Or, I do some blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, whatever. I kind of had a kiwi, apples, whatever I have on hand. And so that was another 50 grams of protein and roughly another 500 to 600 calories. So that was my favorite meal. But I'm actually reducing that now to 3 whole eggs and 3 egg whites. What's your thought on the George Droid situation? I don't even know what that is. What is the best way to lose weight and gain muscle? Alliance, that's easy. You've got to low density cardio like I'm doing. 4-point speed, keep your heart rate between 125 to 135, which is fat burning zone. You then lift weights. You're going to want to do, roughly 18 sets of different exercises on each body part. Lift weights 5 days a week. You can do your splits however you want, and then just show up. It's very hard to put on muscle and burn fat at the same time, but again, it also depends where you're at in your journey. So for me, I've lost 90 pounds and I've lost almost 0 strength. So the only thing that's really gone down is my deadlift, because mass moves mass in deadlift. So when I was 300 pounds, I was deadlifting, 515. Now, if I had to guess, my deadlift's probably around 460. So, but I'm 90 pounds less. At 90 pounds less, but I've only decreased my deadlift by about 55 pounds, something like that. Awesome, I'm close to that. Good, Matt. That's good, man. I just encourage people, like, you want to eat healthy proteins: eggs, chicken, white fish, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt. They're all extremely healthy proteins. You could do like lean burger, some steak a little bit. So again, to build muscle, you gotta make sure you're having protein and carbs. Muscle, carbs feed it, fat lubricates the body, fats from your diet. That's why I eat the whole eggs at night versus eating all egg whites, is because I need more fats in my diet. Then I also put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil when I cook my rice. Put extra virgin olive oil in it to help kind of lubricate it so it's not all smashed together. That adds a little bit more fat to my diet. About halfway through my journey, I started off at 235 and now you're down to 205. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. How long did it take you to lose 30 pounds? Because for me, I've lost 90 pounds in 16 months. But I've lost 24 pounds in the last month alone, simply by locking it. So I didn't have a single cheat meal last month. Like for 30 days, I was perfect. I was perfect with my diet, perfect with my cardio, and perfect with my diet, cardio, and lifting weights. So it's all about locking in. I need one of y'all beautiful folks to double tap that screen. Let's get to 35 likes today. I would truly appreciate that. We need one more like to get to 35. Oh. Thanks, Bill Hall. Appreciate it. About a month and a half. Nice. That's awesome. Sam, you lost 19 pounds. Spencer ended up losing, I think, 9 pounds for his stuff. So, I'm telling you guys, when you guys lock in, you can see a huge difference. Guys, we are still 14 subscribers away from 2,800. I need 14 people to hit that subscribe button for us to get to 2,800. When we started this journey, guys, and I started live streaming again, I was like 2,800, so we've almost had 1,000 subscribers since I started live streaming my workouts again. That's the goal, man. If enough people vote. Did you go vote today, Uncle? So everybody can vote once per day. So everybody go take a chance and vote. I would love to be in the magazine, and if I really was, guys, I would probably do like a 60 days of perfection. Like I would want to look perfect for that magazine shoot. So I would lock in the best I could for 30 days or 90 days. I would get down to the 200 pounds, just absolutely shredded. Where do you go to vote? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Steroid boy? Right. If I was on steroids, man, you'd have to turn sideways to walk through a door. Good Lord. You see all the dudes out there on steroids like this? Come on now. You sound like a fucking fool. My man probably lives in his mom's basement, fat as fucking, hates his life. Gonna come in here and accuse people of using steroids. You can get shredded on any diet you want, man. Like, and this is why I'm a big proponent of, like, if you find a diet that works for you, stick to it. Like, all too often people will tell you, you need to do this, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. Nah, man, you need to do whatever works for you. Like, everybody can be bigger, or can get a diet that works for them. That's the biggest mistake, is people trying to tell people what they need to do. You're abusing them? Right, man. Right. If I was on roids, I'd have to turn sideways to walk through a door. That's so weird. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Give me just a second. I'm trying to find it. I'll find it eventually, guys. It's because obviously my phone I normally do everything on is this phone, and I have like this one. Here we go. And so like this is my old phone that is just hooked to Wi-Fi, but I finally found it. Oh. Hold on a second, guys. I'm trying. I'm failing miserably. Sam or Mason, if either one of you guys are unable to do it, find it, because I'm trying to, but I don't know why it's showing up like the way it is. Yeah, this currently has me in 13th place. Hey, Sam, sometimes it is, and sometimes it annoys me, man. Because all too often, it's more about people have self-confidence problems themselves, and they're not willing to put in the work I'm willing to do. They're not willing to sacrifice what I'm willing to sacrifice. They're not willing to eat what I'm willing to eat. So you're assuming I'm cheating and taking the easy way out, which to me at times is offensive. Like, Sam, you see me on this treadmill every day, 65 minutes a day. You see me lifting weights. Like, you see me putting in all this work. Like, don't minimize my hard work because you're not willing to do it. Because you're not willing to step up and show out that you're assuming everybody else is cheating too. Because that's how your mind works. Your mind is, I can take a shortcut and look like everybody else. And so at times it gets frustrating because not everybody's mind works that way. Some people just show up and simply do better. So don't automatically come in here because you want to look a certain way, so you assume somebody else is doing something that you would do to look that way. When the reality of it is, you just have to show up every single day. Yeah, because when it copies, let me see if I do it this way. I don't know. It won't let me copy it in there. Like, it's always like the longer version, not the shorter version. I'm trying to find it, like... So weird why I can't get it to work. Let me see if I can find it this way. Oh. Alright guys, we are 20 minutes into our cardio with another 45 minutes to go. I give up. I can't do anything to work on my end. All right, guys. Let's turn this back into being positive. We are 3 legs away from 40 legs for the live. We are out grinding. I got a chance to be in a magazine, which how cool would that be? Never thought that that would be an option. I've lost 90 pounds in 16 months with old-fashioned hard work and dedication. We're going to continue grinding it out. I'm debating if I still want to do, if I want to do another 30 days of perfection, or if I want to cheat on my diet again on next Sunday by, because it's the Super Bowl, and I want to do some like dips and stuff then. So, still trying to figure out, but we'll be perfect from today to Saturday, so another 7 days for sure, and then we'll take on Sunday and see what happens. Maybe after the Super Bowl, then we'll do another 30 days of perfection and see what we can lock in at that point. I'd be really curious. Another 30 days, what would happen? And then I'm trying to get the DEXA scan done to see what my body fat percentage is. If I had to guess, it's probably somewhere in the range of 13 to 16%. So I actually, because usually I'll post some pictures into like ChatGPT and let them guess what my body fat percentage is. I'll have to do that after the live so I can guesstimate where I'm at. Because I'd be really curious to kind of see. What up, brother? Wish you luck with the magazine. Thanks, son of the. I appreciate that. If you've got that opportunity, go vote today. So you can vote once per day for free. So everybody gets 1 free vote per day. If you haven't voted so far today, head over there and hit that vote. I would truly appreciate it. Still trying to figure out why I can't find this. There we go. I think I found it. I think that's it. If you guys can copy and paste, there you go. Sam, tell me if you that's a clickable link. Like if you guys can click on that. I think I finally found it. It only took me, 10 minutes or longer. Oh, damn. Well, thanks for trying, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, just to confirm so people don't continue voting, you have to link it to a Facebook account in order to be able to vote. I forgot about that. So, but guys, I need 3 of y'all beautiful folks. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly appreciate it. 3 more likes will put us up to 40 likes for the live. Let's see if we can get up to 40 likes. The live's definitely been a little bit of a struggle today. Thanks, Mason. Appreciate that, man. There we go. I just need 2 more of y'all to hit that like button. And I still think we're about 14 subscribers away from 3,800 for the live. So, but we are inching closer day by day. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there. We'll continue grinding it out, supporting others. Just gotta lock back in. Not gonna lie, definitely regretting the cheat meal yesterday. Wondering what happens, like what if I could have done if I gave another 2 to 3 weeks of perfection, like what I would have looked like. Like what if I've already achieved my goals in fully 2 to 3 weeks. Michael, I can't shave the beard, man. Like the beard is me. And not only that, but it's cold as shit in Michigan. Maybe I'll shave the beard because I'm curious to see what my chiseled jawline will look like without being fat. Once it's no longer freezing out. But it's like negative temperature still here. So, when it gets warmer out, I'll shave the beard. Deal. Or I'll shave the beard tonight for $40 super chat. I'll shave the beard tonight. I'll just take it all off for 40 bucks. That's the price. What up, Limp Away? What up, user? Man, user, my cheat day was epic. I started out with a jelly donut, coffee and creamer. I then moved on to and I'm talking, guys, I woke up at 8 o'clock just ready to eat. Just chowed a jelly donut, first thing 8 o'clock this morning, or in the morning yesterday. Then I moved over and I had peanut butter pretzels and Cheez-Its and purple Doritos. Gosh, guys, I ate like such a fat kid yesterday. I'm kind of proud of the calories I was able to put away. And it was all junk. Pizza. I had a breakfast skillet with eggs, hash browns, gravy and biscuits, or gravy, sausage gravy, and cheese. Lots of cheese on it. Delish. I bet you it was somewhere between 7,000 and 8,000 calories is what I ate yesterday. I have a beer too, because it's cold outside. Limp Away, thank you so much for that gift, Limp Away. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. You're truly awesome. And guys, we got up to 40 likes for the live. Thank you so much. All right, see you later, Brandon. I got to hop off early tonight. Good. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate the support. User with those gifts. User, thank you so much for those gifts. I appreciate that. What up, Andre? How you doing today, man? You guys, thank you so much for all those gifts. I appreciate that. And we got up to 41 likes. Your breakfast was biscuit and gravy with ham. I'm telling you guys, my cheat meal was epic. I ate like shit. I felt like crap today. My stomach's just been bloated and just torn up. I felt terrible. Andre, I was just talking about that with everybody. My cheat meal was epic proportions. It wasn't a cheat meal, it was a cheat day. I probably had 6 or 7 coffee cups with creamer in it. I had a Pepsi. I ate all of the things I'm not supposed to eat. And it was delicious. And now I'm regretting it right now because I feel miserable. I've spent half the day in the bathroom. My stomach's just used to healthy foods in it, not all the fats and sodium and all the other stuff. If you have a cheat day, will it ruin your progress and make you set back? So user, this is kind of my history of how I feel. If I have an entire cheat day where I let loose and let whatever I want happen, so hypothetically I have a cheat day on a Saturday. That means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, if I get back to my routine of just being perfect, it's going to take me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to return back to the damage I did on Saturday. And then that means Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are where I'm going to start losing weight again and start to see progress. So for every massive cheat day I have, it takes 3 days to recover from it. Because what happens is your body retains water. All the extra salt and all the extra sugars retains water. So you might only gain 1 pound to 2 pounds of fat, but you might gain 6-7 pounds of water weight. So I'm 220 right now. I was 212 yesterday, but a lot of that's water retention. How often is cheat day? So Limp Away, I had 1 cheat day in 30 days. So I went 30 days of perfection, and then I had a full cheat day yesterday. So for 30 days, I was perfect, and I'd lost 24 pounds. So I might cheat again next Sunday for the Super Bowl because I'm having friends come over, and I might do some stuff for that. But I haven't fully committed to it yet, so I haven't decided. Please hide whatever that is. Knickers, that's what happens when you're fat and you lose the weight. I was 303 a little over 1.5 years ago, and I lost 90 pounds, man. So this is what happens when you damage your body. You do unreparable damage on your body, and then you kind of just got to see what happens. But I've lost 90 pounds. I'm 212, and I'm hella proud of the work and effort I put in. Michael says no regrets, right, man? It made me happy. I had all the dopamine feeling yesterday of eating like shit. It felt good eating the chocolates. I had 2 things of Swiss cake rolls. I just felt amazing. So proud of you. You're trying to find a way to get started. Stella, tell me, let's talk about you. The live slow today. Let's see, where are you at? Where are you at with things? I would love to help support you. If you feel uncomfortable talking here, feel free to send me a private message. We can link up on Facebook or something to connect privately. I would love to support you along your journey. Carnivore diet, nope. I eat the same thing every single day. I am a big calorie loss. Basically, I do a protein shake for breakfast. My next 2 meals, I do rice, chicken, and broccoli. My last meal is eggs, egg whites, cottage cheese, and fruit. So eat the same thing the exact same time of day for the last 30 days, and I've lost a bunch of weight. Damn, dude, Jack. Ian, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. If you haven't done so already, guys, head up, hit that subscribe button. I think I need 14 subscribers to get to 3,800, and I would love to do that tonight. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Did you lose a ton of loose skin? Just asking. I'm on the journey. So why can't I? You can see here, you can see the loose skin. It's very self-conscious. When I flex here, you can see like loose skin come up here. But I'll be honest with you, as I continue to lose the weight, the skin that was folded, like my stomach, which was folded over, now it's starting to rise up. And so as I continue to lose more and more weight, I'm more and more confident in how it looks, because instead of like being like this limped over like stuff, it's starting to solidify itself up. So I got probably about another 10 to 15 pounds of fat to lose, and I'll be really curious to see what I look like then. I'm 204, want to be 270. I'm 5'7". Well, still, you got to figure out a diet that works for you, and then stick to it. So, whew. That's the biggest thing. Is like, by exercising and working out, it essentially allows you to eat more throughout the day. But if you have a poor diet, you're not going to lose any weight. So, I would encourage you to come up with a diet, write it up on Sunday, meal prep 2 to 3 days a week, so that way you don't have to think about it when you get up for work in the morning. You just take your meals, you throw it in your lunch pail, and you go to work. You don't have to worry about what you're going to get at work. All too often we eat crap food because we're like, oh crap, I'm hungry, I don't got time. We go to McDonald's, we go to Burger King, then we grab some of the deli at Walmart. Like, if you meal prep, you then don't have to think about it. I'm going to be in the grocery store tomorrow and getting some fruit, yogurt, and other healthy stuff. Yeah, you are definitely looking to get some like Greek yogurt if you can. I will try that. So Stella, one of the biggest things you can do is Sunday is the most important day of the week for people. You should meal prep for the first 3 days of the week, and you should write out your schedule for that week. So, like if you're going to go to the gym or you're going to work out at home, whatever it's going to do, write it up on Sunday and follow that. So if on Tuesday you have wrote up that you're supposed to go to the gym from 5 to 6, and your friend's like, hey, let's go out to eat and blah, blah, blah. They're like, no, sorry, I gotta go to your gym. Your friend's gonna look at you like you're crazy. Like, no, man, I just asked you out to eat. Like, no, right here. See the schedule. Schedule says go to the gym from 5 to 6. If we want to go out to eat afterwards, like I can go out to eat afterwards, like go to like Applebee's, get yourself like one of those 500 calorie meals, a steak, and some healthy stuff. Live your best life, because now you've done your workout, you've done your cardio, you've done what you're supposed to be doing. Like, it's that simple. Good job, buddy. Welcome in, Waters. How you doing today? I will try that. Awesome. What up, Black Vega? Black Vega, I love your stuff. Keep posting, man. Keep posting, brother. Your shit's slightly odd, and I truly enjoy it. So, the mask is definitely enticing. So keep doing you. Should I be working out in the morning or before bed? It doesn't matter. All too often we think that we have to follow a perfect diet or a perfect workout routine. The reality is you just have to work out. But it's the same thing with cardio. Like, I used to split up my cardio because I think somehow it was going to make a difference. It doesn't. The key is just doing it. It's all about kcal in versus kcal out at the end of the day. Jack Bob, how often do I work out? So Jack Bob, I do 65 minutes of cardio 6 days a week. I take one full day off, and then I lift weights 5 days a week. So usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I do cardio and lift. Thursday I take off. Friday, Saturday I do lifting and cardio. And then Sunday I do cardio by itself. But because I took yesterday off completely, because it was my cheat day and it was the end of my 30 days of perfection, yesterday I took off, so I lifted back today and did cardio today. So I'm restarting my week today. Tomorrow I'll do chest and cardio. Tuesday I'll do legs and cardio. Wednesday I'll do biceps, triceps, and cardio. Thursday I'll take off, because usually Thursday I work my second job, so I don't get home until like almost 10 o'clock at night on Thursdays. So it's very difficult to work out.
when you're working like 16-hour day, or what is that, like 12, 13-hour days plus drive 2 hours. So, but guys, if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe button, show me some love and support, and then after you do that, double tap that screen and hit that like button. Johnny, imagine being such a loser that you come into a live where people are talking about working on doing better, and you want to talk about politics because that's all you got going in your life. Like, get the hell out of here with that bullshit. Like, just say you need attention. That's it. Just say you need attention. We can give you attention. We can make fun of you, bro. Like, we can give you all the attention you need. I imagine how much of a loser a person has to be to go from live to live to live, copy and paste stuff, and be like, pay attention to me. Like, look at me, I'm important! Ah! Loser. Do better. Simply do better. What up? Is it Pamela from Brazil? How you doing, Pamela? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. How long did it take from you, from your maximum weight in life to the weight you are now? So user, it took me roughly 16 months. My wife and I were counting it out. I started September of over a year ago. So you got September, October, November, December, January. So I guess it's been almost 18 months now. So 18 months, I've lost 90 pounds in 18 months of the old-fashioned way of just hard work, dedication, showing up for myself, eating clean. But again, you guys gotta remember, not everything was perfect. Like, I took 17 days off in December over Christmas break. I took that time off of work, took that time off from dieting so I could spend time with my family, so I can go do things. And I ate whatever I want. I gained almost 15 pounds during that time period. It was what it was, but I wasn't willing to sacrifice my entire life and vacation dieting. So again, some weeks are good, some weeks are bad, some weeks are good, and we keep it moving. Pamela, thanks. I appreciate that. What could I say? I'm just a creative guy. I do appreciate my live character. Yeah, Blackbeard, keep your shit up, man. Again, it's just different enough to be enticing. And none of that, man, I always try to support and watch your entire video, give it a like, because I believe in supporting small creators. So if we all watched each other's videos, the whole thing from the beginning to the end, gave it a like, give it a little of a comment, it's going to shoot it back out into the For You page for everybody else to see. You know, if you get 10, 15 small creators that all do that stuff, it goes a long ways to helping everybody out. Well, you're doing great. Hope I can learn that much discipline one day. User, and I appreciate you using the word discipline and not motivation, because again, discipline is when you're locked in and you show up because it's on the schedule. Motivation, you do it because you feel like doing it when you're motivated. So we use the word discipline in here. I've been going to the gym for 3 years, and I'm loving my body I have today, but I'm still far away from where I want to be. Well, Pamela, well, it sounds like you've got the gym part figured out. Now the next part is getting your diet figured out. And if you could clean that up a little bit, you could seriously become a monster. Like, and I say that in like the most, healthy ever. That's the difference between, being average and being above average is what diet looks like. It's too easy to walk over to the cupboard and grab a bag of potato chips or a handful of Oreos and go to town. What's hard is walking over and grabbing a handful of, pickles because they're super low calorie, or beef jerky because it's super expensive, or, you're just hungry and you can't eat anything because, you're waiting for your next. You know how often come 11:30, 12 o'clock and I'm just starving and I can't eat my next meal until like 1:30? I'm like, damn, dude, I'm fucking hungry. Like, I'm hungry. And so I put a piece of sugar-free gum in and I'm just going to town on it, because again, like, it's that mental toughness you have to have in those most difficult times. Like, if it was easy, then everybody would do it. If it was easy, everybody would be skinny with a six-pack ab and 10 to 12% body fat. Everybody wishes they could look like that. There's not a single person out there that wants to be fat. It just isn't. They don't want to be. But they're not willing to sacrifice and put in the work to look the 10 to 12% body fat. And so people will spread this body positivity bullshit of like, it's fine, you're healthy, you're beautiful. No, you're not. You're fat. It's just that simple. But you're not willing to not eat that cheeseburger. You're not willing to not go out and get drinks with your friends. You're not willing to spend 2 hours in the gym a day. Like, you're not. And so when you change that mindset, very sexy. Thank you, I appreciate that. Is that Fred? It's funny, Fred, I was telling my wife the other day, I don't know if I get more dudes on here that tell me I'm sexy or if I get more chicks. Either way, it feels good. So I appreciate that. But especially in America, like, food has become such a social construct of like, we go out, we get food, we do these things. Like, if you go out to eat with your friends and you don't eat, you're looked as the weird one. You're the one looked as the outlier. So say you're on a diet and you're trying to follow it. You know, often I'll go out to eat with friends and I'm not going to eat and I'll just sit there and I'll sip on a Diet Coke, or I'll get a water and I'll just drink a water, and you know, and that's it. And they're like, come on, man, just have one chip, or come on, man, just have one of these. And it's like, nah, man, I'm on my diet. Like, and they know that I'm going to go out to my car eventually and I'm going to have my rice, chicken, and broccoli, and I'm going to eat it cold, and I'm the weird one. I'm the outlier. So you have to become comfortable being uncomfortable, and that is when all real changes happens. Like, when you get used to being comfortable, being uncomfortable, that's when change happens. Thanks, Fred, appreciate that. My gum also tricks your brain into thinking that you're eating because you're chewing, and the brain thinks, usually that's 100% facts. So for me, especially because I do black coffee and a protein shake in the morning, I don't chew anything for breakfast. And sometimes for me, that's the hardest part. So if I can chew a couple pieces of gum, it really, really does help. Hey, looking big king. Thanks, Mr. Drizzle, appreciate that. Does sugar-free gum stimulate the same? I have no clue. That's a good question. But all I know is it helps me not put food in my mouth by chewing it. For me, it's a psychological thing. And by chewing that gum, I'm not stuffing an apple in my mouth or some almonds, or, you know, even though they're considered healthy, they're still calories at the end of the day. In order to lose weight, you got to be at a calorie deficit. And so by chewing gum, and I'm so weird, like, even like a piece of sugar-free gum, it's still 5 calories. So I'm like, dang, like, so I'll eat, you know, an extra 15 calories a day and just gum, sugar-free gum. But again, the difference is it still helps me in that mentality of like wanting to eat. All right, guys, we are 43 minutes in to our 65 minutes of cardio. We lifted today. We did 4 sets of deadlift. We did 365, 385, 395, and then 405 for deadlift. We then did 4 sets of bent over rows. We then did 4 sets of lat pull downs. And then we did 4 sets of seated rows. So, wow, guys, we are struggling today. What's up, beautiful? Thank you for the response. You're an inspiration to a lot of people. Thanks, Leah. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you. Thank you. For me, I'm brushing my teeth because I know I'm going to eat and have to brush my teeth again. Well, yeah, user, whatever works for you. So whatever the mentality is. So for me, I also drink the flavored... sorry, guys. I'm trying to breathe and walk at the same time and talk. It's a whole vibe over here. But I'll drink the flavored waters from like Walmart, Myers, Kroger's. And to me, the carbonation in that is enough to curb my like want for like an energy drink or like a soda pop or something like that. So people are like, that's bad for you. Like, okay, yeah, you're right. It's got a little bit of aspartame in it. But at the end of the day, Coca-Cola is terrible for you, and all pop with sugar is terrible for you. Gatorade's terrible for you. Like, so when you go down the list of things that are bad for you, an aspartame water that has 10 calories in it is in the bottom 10% of the things that are bad for you compared to everything else that you can consume. So, have your flavored waters. Guys, we are still 14 subscribers away from 2,800. Whew. 14 subscribers from 2,100, guys. Or 2,800. Good Lord, I can't talk today. So if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe button. Then after you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button right next to it. How do you feel about 24 hours of fasting and how often? Once a month or more? Leah, I don't believe in fasting. I'm not a big fasting fan at all. Fasting all too often burns too much muscle. And I'm a big proponent of everybody needs to put on as much muscle as possible. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn while sleeping, driving your car, at work. So I believe women need to lift heavy and put on as much muscle as possible. It is incredibly difficult to put on muscle. So this whole theory of like, I don't want to get big, I promise you, you're not going to get big. I've been lifting weights for 22 years and I'm not big. Like, I wish I was massive. I'm not, because it's incredibly difficult to put on muscle. So no. You want to eat every 3 to 4 hours. You want to stay in protein synthesis, and you want to try to put on as much size as possible while also being at a calorie deficit. I started boxing and my workout is getting there. Zane, that's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. Boxing's great cardio. You can lose a hell of a lot of weight boxing, doing MMA and sparring and stuff like that. Like, that stuff's exhausting. Guys, I can definitely tell I'm starting to fade here. I've only eaten about 9. I've probably only eaten about 1,200 calories so far today. So, between lifting weights and we've been on the treadmill for 47 minutes, I'm really starting to fade here. Mainly I need the cash and I can take a hit, so maybe we will see. Not sure what you mean, Zane. But guys, we need 2 more of y'all beautiful folks. Hit that like button. Let's get up to 50 likes here in the next couple minutes. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Show some love and support. I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys. One more like. Hey, Danny, if you're still watching, can you come here? What time is it? We are 48 minutes in, 3.2 miles. Thanks, guys. We got to those 50 likes. I appreciate that. We're at 50 likes. We've only gotten like 12 new subscribers, but that's okay. So I think we need, let's see, where are we at? We are at 86. We're at 3786, so we need 14 new subscribers. 14 new subscribers will give us 3,800, which would be huge, massive. Why does your body look disformed? Eric, because I was fat as fuck, bro. I was 303 pounds. I abused myself. I drank a bunch of candy, or drank a bunch of pop. And since then, I've lost 90 pounds. And I put in work, but I've done irreparable damage to my body. I'm hoping that the skin will absorb back in over time. If not, then I'm going to have to pay to get a tummy tuck done because of the weight I've lost. So, mistakes were made. Now I'm just trying to do better for myself and my family. Thanks for that like, man. Appreciate that. What up, Phil? I got 6% return. Nice. So, one of the things I want to start working on is calisthenics. You ever heard of that before? So it's like the handstand stuff. It's doing like the L sets and things like that. So I want to start working on them after the workout. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that follow button. As I would love to get to 3,800 subscribers tonight. I would absolutely love to do that. So I want to start working on calisthenics. And so like after I do my normal lift, my normal cardio, I want to start working on like the handstand and stuff like that. And I wanted to know like if you wanted to try to do it with me. Okay. Because I don't think it's a good idea for me to try to do handstand without adult supervision.
No, I can
Because I feel like
agree with that.
I'm gonna hurt myself or break something or break me.
Go before cardio.
No, because I don't want to, like, I don't know. I want to keep my same routine plus add to it. So I want to do that, and then I want to do like the L, what is that? The L sits or whatever it's called. And then I want to be able to do, guys, what's the thing where like you're basically like this in your arms and you sit out for calisthenics? There's a name for it. Like those are the three I want to try to be able to do first. So I really want to start doing on some calisthenic stuff. Love your determination. Thanks, German Shepherd. I appreciate that. Do pike push-ups and hold. Eric, what's a pike push-up? Oh, yeah, like for the shoulders. I know what you're talking about. Yo, what workout should I do to become a better tight end in football? It's very simple. So you're going to want to focus on 3 lifts. Your deadlifts, your squats, and your bench press to become a better football player. Do heavy sets of 4. The average play in football lasts 3 to 4 seconds. There's no point of doing sets of 12 for any football player because, again, plays don't last that long, so you don't need endurance. You need to focus on immediate power and impact, especially as a tight end. Half your job is blocking, the other half is creating a release and then getting out in your route. So heavy sets of 4 will make a huge difference for you. Planks and hold. So Eric, I already do like stir the pot. So I do a minute stir the pot this way, a minute stir the pot this way, a minute up and down and side to side. So I already can do that pretty easy. I do crunch and hold for a minute. So like my abs are already pretty strong, my shoulders are strong. I just have never done calisthenics before at all. And so I want to start doing it. Boxy Man, thanks for that. I appreciate that. Guys, if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe button, show some love. I would truly, truly appreciate that. So I guess when I'm done with cardio, I'll just let you know. And I want to try to do a few things tonight. So thanks guys for those likes. I appreciate that. We need 3 likes away from 55. So, whew. Ooh, I almost fell off the treadmill. You need to use Yeah, Phil, I'll have to look into that. I know I want to get something like for the skin here because it looks disgusting. Just gonna take a hacksaw and just hack it off and hope for the best. Sew myself back up, create a big scar. That's what my impulsive thoughts goes to. Like let's do some stupid shit. Thanks for over. Just hit that subscribe button. I truly appreciate you. We are now just 13 subscribers away from our goal. P90 rib would help your stomach. Nah, man, like my stomach's there because of loose skin. It's not going to be, any exercise isn't going to help it. Like, or any pill ain't going to help it either. It's just simply loose skin. Nah, man, it has nothing to do with abs. I tell you, I have abs. My abs are strong. It has to do with, like, it's literally loose skin. I was 303 pounds, and now I'm 212.8. So I've lost 90 pounds. But when you abuse your body, you can just see it. I mean, if I go like this, look at the difference. But it's just tons of loose skin here and here. Phil, I feel great, man. Well, I'm not gonna lie, massive BGs today from all the crap food I ate yesterday. But outside of that, guys, I'm so excited to try to do a handstand. Like, you imagine? Imagine me doing a handstand. 6'3", 212 pounds. I was 303 pounds trying to do a handstand. I never in my life thought I could do this. Like, maybe I'll start with like the wall and try to go from there. I don't know. I don't even know if I have room up here to do it or down here to do it. But we'll have to figure out a good spot. But I'm excited to try to do this handstand and work on this calisthenic stuff. To do an L sit. How cool would that be? Being Savage. What up, James? Can loose skin go away? GTA, it might go away eventually. I also might have to have surgery to have it removed. It just all depends. Damn, bro, is ripped. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Trying to get there day by day. Like the shoulder striations, like I've never had that before in my life. So that feels pretty cool. Like my bicep is starting to look the best it's ever looked before. Like that feels pretty cool. Like the chest has always looked decent. I've always had a decent chest, but we're getting there day by day. So I would like to drop down to like 203. Think about that, guys, from 303 to 203. Think about how damn much weight that is, 100 pounds. Like, it's just insane to think about it. But that is the ultimate goal, is to drop down to 303. All right, guys, I need one of y'all beautiful folks to double tap that screen, hit that like button. Let's get up to 55 likes for the live. I have a similar build upper body. I'm 243 pounds because my hypertrophy kills me. No matter how much I work out, I do gain weight, so I understand this stuff. Yeah, so for me, it's just that simple. Like, now that I've locked in, I did what I called the 30 days of perfection. Actually, I did it, yesterday was a huge cheat meal, so I look bigger today than I normally do. But when I locked in for 30 days, I did cardio 6 days a week. I lifted weights 5 days a week. I followed a perfect diet with no deviations for 30 days. I lost 24 pounds, and man, did I look way, way different in just 30 days. So if I could do that again for one more 30 days, or even 60 days, I'll be absolutely shredded come swimsuit season. I'm going to stay fat. I don't want to lose skin. Phil, that's cool, man. Whatever works for you, whatever makes you happy, brother. What does your wife say? ML, my wife says I look sexy. My wife says I look great. Like, other things work better. Other things work a lot better, a lot happier, a lot smoother, more positions, more options. When you don't have a big ass gut hanging in your way. I'm telling you, everything is better. Not only that, when you look better, you feel better, and you're more confident in yourself. So, it's crazy. It's just been a huge difference, and that's what's important. Thanks, ML. I appreciate that. Guys, we still need one of y'all just to double tap that screen. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. I truly appreciate that. And then head up, hit that subscribe button. We've got 8 minutes of cardio left. So we've done 58 minutes. Wait, I lied. We got 7 minutes of cardio left. Thank you for whoever just hit that like button. I appreciate that. We've got 7 minutes of cardio left. We're going to do 65 minutes. All of them, Phil. All of them. Like, not even joking, man. Like, there's so many different options now that I'm not fat. It's crazy. Back in the day, my wife couldn't even put her arms around me. Like, they'd be like here. Because again, like, let me see if I can find a fat picture for you guys. I'll show you. Like, fat Brandon. Like, ooh, almost fell off. God damn, that was a hippo. Well, first of all, look at how big my face was there, guys. Like, look at that. Look how fat I was. Yeah, Michael, it definitely has. Here, let me find. Whew. Sorry guys, bear with me just for a second. Yeah, man, ML, that was me, man. Like, I mean, here's one. That was back in September of 2025. But let's go back farther. This is August of 2025. I believe you should let so that was that, but hold on. There's a very specific picture I know I have here somewhere, I just have to find it, of like, holy cow, I'm a 2-ton Tessie. Oh God, hold on. This is April of last year. So that was April of last year. You tell people you're rich and fat? Well, that works. Oh, here's a picture. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Gotta keep going. I'm telling you guys. Oh, it's thicker than a Snickers. This is January of 2025. This is fun. I haven't looked through any of these pictures in a while. You can start to see the big difference. Oh, here it is. Here's the alpha and the omega of like, bro, you fat. Like, look at that. No abs, no chest, just thick as hell. And now I got this. Like, that's what happens when you have hard work, lock in, and become dedicated to whatever it is you want to achieve. Night and day difference. Oh. You're 235 and you're fatter than that. Well, I was 303 and I think that one last picture, something like that. Or maybe, no, I was bigger. I was maybe 280. Guys, I was massive, I'm telling you. I let myself to go and it was ridiculous. But since then I've locked in and I've worked my ass off and I'm slowly stronger day by day. I'm excited once I hop off this treadmill to do my calisthenics. I'm curious to see what I can do if I do it a couple days a week. So eventually I want to be able to do the flagpole, guys. Like, how cool would that be to do the flagpole? Thanks for hit that like button. I appreciate you. Guys, we got 15 of y'all beautiful folks on there. If you haven't done so already, I need 3 likes to get to 60 likes for the live. Double tap that screen, head up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, show some love and support. We are almost done with this cardio here. We are at 64 minutes and 30 seconds. We've already done 16 sets of back exercises. We've been working out for a little over 2 hours now. We're about to be done. Time to go upstairs and refuel the body. So, but I'm hungry today. But if you haven't done already, double tap that screen. It doesn't cost y'all anything, and it shows some love and support, and I'd appreciate that. All right, guys.
All right, 65 minutes, 4.3 miles. Obviously the calories are give or take because it doesn't really count. Jesus loves you. Keep it up. Thanks, little. I appreciate that. All right. We are done with our cardio. We are done with our lifting. Now we're going to move over to our calisthenics. So I'm super excited about this. We're down 90 pounds. We feel great. We feel stronger every day. Time to lock back in, and I will catch you guys all later. Bye.